Are you tracking your website performance? Do you know where your traffic is coming from and of whom it consists of? Or maybe you would like to understand a bit better what kind of things you can do in order to increase the conversion of your website and get more quality leads. In today's video, I'm going to tell you why your business needs Google Analytics and what kind of information you can get from Google Analytics in order to maximize your sales, in order to improve your marketing efforts, and in order to eventually make more money in your business. First and foremost, thanks to Google Analytics and looking at the reports in it, you can identify the demographics of your audience. You can learn more about who your visitors actually are, what kind of areas, what kind of countries they are coming from, which age groups do they belong to, and so on and so forth. Another angle in which you can understand your audience a bit better is understanding their behavior or their journey on your website. Meaning that you can understand which pages they have visited, how much time they spent on each subpage, subsite of your website, or a blog post, for instance. And as you can imagine, if you understand your audience, you can craft better content, you can reshape or redesign your website in a way that some of the pieces of content that right now might be hidden will be more accessible to them, and you can undertake a bunch of actions in order to make it better for your particular audience. Another reason why your business needs Google Analytics is, of course, understanding the performance of your marketing machine. Meaning that thanks to Google Analytics, you can understand better how your ads are performing, what kind of things are generating you the biggest amount of traffic. Furthermore, you can, thanks to UTMs, which by the way, we have a separate video on, so if you will just click somewhere here, you can access it. Thanks to UTMs, you can understand where the traffic is coming from and which social media channels are generating the biggest amount of traffic. For example, if you are regularly distributing your content on Instagram or on LinkedIn or Facebook or any other platform, and you will tag these links with particular phrases and codes, then you will be able to see in Google Analytics where the traffic is coming from and which of the channels is actually generating traffic on your website, and if this traffic is converting in a way that satisfies you. Another reason why your business needs Google Analytics properly configured is creating better content. If you have Google Analytics properly configured, if you have Google Search Console, then these two tools can enable you to understand where your organic traffic is coming from. Meaning that if, for example, someone is looking for a particular set of services or products that you are offering, and they are typing this in Google, of course, the first results that they're getting are from the ads, right? But the rest of the results are organically positioned, meaning that people have created content, they have written articles and did a bunch of things in order to get these positions in Google. But this can also happen pretty randomly, meaning that if you have a very niched specialty, if you are offering a very niched service, then it might be that you have a very good position in Google without putting a lot of effort into creating particular content. But if you will understand that, so thanks to Google Analytics and Google Search Console, you will discover that someone is regularly, or some amount of people is regularly visiting your website because they find a particular article or a couple of articles relevant to their problems, to their needs, then you can create more content that will be connected with this particular topic. Just to give you an example, let's say that you are a software development company and someone is entering your website because they are looking for information about mobile app development, but at the same time you are discovering that you can create information about web application development or any other types of development, like for blockchain, for example. Therefore, you can drive more traffic, more users to your website that will hopefully convert to leads in the future. And just really quickly before I will move to the next one, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're finding this video interesting. And just a couple of tips for you as for the Google Analytics. So So the first one is, before you will start spending any money on Google Ads or any other ads whatsoever, make sure that your Google Analytics is properly configured. Because in order to better understand the performance of ads, any paid ads, you should have a good understanding about the journey that users are taking on your website, and craft this journey, reshape this journey, improve this journey in a way that will increase the possibility of conversion. Because after all, you are doing ads to get conversion, to get new leads. So that's the first tip. The second tip is use UTMs. If you are regularly distributing content throughout social media, if you have a bunch of sales and marketing people that are creating content and pushing it out there, having this content properly tagged with UTMs will give you a lot of benefit in the long run, because you will understand which of these channels are the most relevant to your audience and which are generating the biggest amount of conversion. And the third tip is, if you are undertaking any kind of Google related thing, avoid marketing agencies. Try to look for a freelancer, for someone that knows their way around Google Analytics, and just give it to that person to configure with a list of expectations that you have. Why am I saying that? Because 9 out of 10 times when I am being asked to either build a marketing strategy for a business or asked by one of my friends, entrepreneurial friends, to give them some tips, I am discovering that although they are spending a lot of money sometimes on Google Ads, the Google Analytics is a complete mess. So the marketing agency might be interested in burning your budget and getting you a lot of campaigns, because oftentimes they are being encouraged by Google to actually spend more and burn more, but they are not necessarily interested in making those campaigns as efficient as they might be, and the Google Analytics part is being put aside, which I think is a mistake. So these are the tips from me. Let me know if this video was anyhow interesting for you. If it was, then please leave the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, either Google related or marketing related or sales related or B2B related, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.